Okay, the settler has got to this point. They're not moving their settler in, but equally, there are so many units in this bit, I have no idea if I'm actually going to be able to move through. Well, this may be problematic. We'll work this out in a second. What are you going to do? They're backing off. They're backing off. Interesting. It doesn't help me exactly because I can't get my settler any closer, but never know, it could happen. Oh, my first great writer. That is a nice source of era score for me. That I like that. Okay, yep, you keep spreading Catholicism, mate. That is really not very kind of you. Oh, I've got a debater though. I have a debater. Hello, friend. Oh yeah, that's the start. That's the start of something rather fun. Great Barrier Reef has been found. So we need 12 era score. I'm going to get 3 from Petra, so that's 9. I've got Hercules. Hercules could put down 2 glorious districts, actually. That could be the use for Hercules here. I'm going to try and let the Americans through a little bit by moving a tile. Now that hopefully means they'll move that warrior, but we'll see if that works out like that. So to remember, we've got science yield and we've got gold yield. Now, diamonds are available in my capital, so I'm tempted to wait on those with Petra and get gold extra in my capital, but science is always quite useful as well. Or incense. Oh yeah, actually, incense in my capital is faith, isn't it? That's exactly what I want. Okay, but in that case, I will get an industry on this Mercury then. That's era score for doing that. Is that just oh, it's 3. The first one in the world. That's nice. Yeah, I've kind of abandoned the idea of getting Anansi, actually. I'm going to try and chop Hanging Gardens through. That could be fun. Yeah, let's do that. Get Hanging Gardens. Yep, Catholicism has been removed from my capital. Is Ursa happy about this? Yes or no? What do we think? The answer is no. However, they have sacrificed the position of this missionary to do that. That's their big mistake there. I should have plenty of opportunities as well to make sure that we can get our religion back. Oh, that's a good deal. People really like incense. Lovely. The warrior did move, but annoyingly, the city-state moved kind of like into that space. Okay, right. Well, we're doing something here. It's working. I just need to stop that warrior from getting any closer. Come on, we'll allow a bit of a passageway through. I reckon we can engineer this quite well if we could just continue being sneaky. Oh, yeah, well, they actually outwitted me there a little bit. They just sacrificed their missionary into the capital to get rid of it completely. Oh, well, what you gonna do? Petra, 2 food, 2 gold, 1 production on all desert tiles in my capital. This, I'm hoping, is gonna be the thing that turns my capital into a glorious, heavy food, heavy production desert utopia. We need to get to 17, I think, population 17 to 20. That's the target of what we want to do at the moment. Pyramids in 8 turns is a pretty damn tempting thing, I won't lie, but we'll build the walls up first to get the engineering boost so that I can get that through, get sailing through. There's a lot of things I'm balancing at the moment, but there we go. There's my religion back. So their missionary didn't really succeed in anything, but it was annoying. And that is the thing that I'm going to take away from this. I was heavily annoyed by what they did there. I'm going to take a gamble here. I want these warriors and everything to move away, so I'm actually going to move back in this direction to try and give everybody a little bit of flex, a little bit of movement, and I might be able to just sneak in. Hey, it worked. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I've got the settler onto the tile that I wanted them to be on. That's a good thing. We'll be able to settle next turn. Buy this tile quickly, and we'll get the plantation sorted, which means I'll be able to build an industry and get more faith income in my capital next turn. Excellent. And I think we're just about in the level where we can chop out Hanging Gardens now. Here's my Prasat, though. Bit of food, huge amount more faith, huge amount more culture. That's what we like to see. To get a governor ready for the next era, actually. That's something I should think about. Then I can get Voidsingers giving my faith into gold, science, culture, all of the good stuff, really. Oh, that's a bad dust storm. I was just about to get to 10 population in that city and everything. Man, that sucks. Okay, well, I can actually clear this quite quickly. There's Hanging Gardens. I think that's 3 era score. I got 4 from the last one from Petra, but I think it could have been a more recent wonder. If you build a wonder in the actual era that it belongs to in the world, I think you get 1 more era score, but I've never really checked into that. Not often one I have to think about, but yeah, 15% extra growth rate in all cities. That, with my Pantheon, and with the boost of the Wide and Tall mod, should give me all of the advantages that I need. And here is the beautiful industry that increases my faith income in my capital by a good 25%. That's what you like to see. And now we can harvest this for a bit more food. And let's go and quickly get my theatre square in. Oh, it says +2. Of course it does. Oh, I thought that would be a +3. Okay. I thought that would be the era score that would finish this for me. Clearly not. Okay, let's think again. my capital has the most population out of everywhere. So I think if we get to 10 pop, then we'll get the era score. So I think we're guaranteed it. I might be wrong, but we're gonna just assume that I'm right, and we'll go from there. So I think we might be okay. Right, well, I'll put the theatre square down for now anyway, just to make sure that we've got it. Get the watermill, because that's a boost that I'm going to need. Got 4, well, I should have 4 cities. There is my 4th city. They should all be pretty decent, so I'm looking to just keep cycling as much era score and benefit between them as I possibly can. Again, this city is going to be slightly problematic in the sense that it has no adjacency on the holy site. Doesn't matter. We'll fight through. We'll fight through. To think about this, if I were to put a harbour down on this tile, which would give me my trade route, then I could mausoleum it either here or there. I think this is the city to mausoleum, so we'll mausoleum over in this direction, which means I'll want a theatre square either there or there, which means the holy site goes either there or there. Okay, that's good. We've got some options for holy sites here. But here are our 4 cities. This is the Civ 5 strategy being employed now. We are going to settle no more cities. We're going to use the Wide and Tall mod to play tradition. Should be a lot of fun. Has that just destroyed everything again? Oh my lord, another 2 population lost, 10 tiles gained fertility. I don't care about the tiles, everything is burning. It's even removed my industry and destroyed my holy site. What is going on? That's horrible. Don't do that. Literally all of my faith right now is going on builders. I have no opportunity to do anything else. It's just constant fixing of my land. Fix, fix, fix. This is where I get production in my capital though. Look at all of these desert hill tiles that are being worked with no mines on them. Alcazar's could be fun. Is this going to give me era score? Yay, 2 era score from becoming suzerain. Oh, and we can get Sinbad. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, that's quite fun. I like the idea of getting Sinbad. Let's do that as quick as we can. Where are you going, Desert Storm? Please, away from me. Away from me. Oh, it passed in that direction again. Did it do anything else? No, that one literally just passed through with nothing. That's good. Okay, so we fixed everything. Cost me a couple of builder charges, but honestly, it could have been far worse. Now, I do like the idea of getting Sinbad. I'm actually going to get Maui first. So I just rushed my holy site. Reason for that, I could have culture bombed more, couldn't I? I could have grabbed land over here. I'm just not thinking through. That's fine. Well, I'll just snag this tile first before I forget. Pick up a shrine as well. But Maui will let me put another luxury down around this city and this city. What I probably should have done is taken the industry of diamonds in my capital and then put incense into this city. Didn't really think that bit through. However, I think Maui, well, we can put some more luxuries down and we can force another industry, so that we'll get to the same answer even if it's just a bit more convoluted. Construction boosted with a chop. Did this city now get to 10 pop? Oh, it's close. It's very close. We don't mind that at all. Well, I'm going to pop the aqueduct down now. I've got the option to put these down, and that is now a priority for us. Aqueducts everywhere we can get hold of them. Hercules, though, you've kind of done everything I wanted you to, so let's remove you from the game, pick up the epic. It's getting me a little bit more faith, a little bit more culture, all the good stuff. I shall pop you into my capital. Anything with producing faith definitely needs to go into my capital. However, everything else probably needs to go into my Pingala city, seeing as I'm getting 15% bonus there. Now, I have seen some books lying around. Where are the books? How much are people selling them for? America is selling them for, like 160 gold. Yes. Oh yes, I want your books. Okay, we'll start picking these up for a little bit. Oh yeah, my capital is very quickly going to become an absolute powerhouse. It's currently on 35 production. No industrial zone yet, but that is just shortly on its way. That just shaved another 10 off. I'm picking up pyramids quickly, just because it looks relatively fun. So we'll put pyramids down, then we'll aqueduct over there, and then I'll prepare the industrial zone site. But again, up to 40 production now. Just going to hang out on the border with Poland. I'm threatening them. If you dare move your religion into my land, I'll be ready for you, Poland. I will not be happy. But as we cruise into the next age, a golden medieval era, a few things are all going to happen that we just need to quickly talk about. Firstly, construction. That's good. I like lumber mills. We can now get ourselves a better government as well, which I'm going to immediately do and go into monarchy. But I'm not going to stay in monarchy. We're actually going to go into the faith government as quickly as we can. But there's scripture. There's military policies. We'll pop in. What do we want? Retainers for a little bit more happiness. And I'll pop in veterancy because we probably will get a harbour very soon. Now, I want to take my heroes back, but monumentality is a huge deal for me. Being able to just purchase builders like this at a discounted cost is turbo turbocharging my economy. I very much want to do this. Next turn, we're going to pick up pyramids. That'll let us be in the position where we can very delightfully pick up 6 charge builders. I won't need many of those to do something fun. We're chopping through Maui, which is very cool as well. I'm going to pick up Sinbad as an alternative as well. So that'll give us 4 heroes. I think that's a good selection. But now we're into the medieval era. We've picked up another little boost to growth rates because we've only got 4 cities. Now, don't forget, the AI is going to be picking up these bonuses as long as they've got 7 or less cities. So America in particular will start getting some very high population cities as long as they don't expand too much. We're not the only people that get these bonuses. The AI do. And let me tell you, the AI does tend to use them quite well, and mainly accidentally, but they do use them quite well. There's the other governor. As soon as we get another governor title, I'm going to pop into chorus, and we are now in the delightful stage where we will be putting down aqueducts very, very soon. All in all, I think we've got a nice little base, and it's going to be going fine from here, but I know, Poland is looking pretty scary. I'm really intrigued to see how much we're going to be able to keep up this game with the AI. I mean, look at some of the stats. 100 science pretty much for Netherlands and science already. We're nowhere near. Oh dear. Voting time. I can see Urban Development Treaty. I like Urban Development Treaty. I'm going to go for City Centre and hope that that goes through. And I would love it if I could culture bomb. That would be amazing. But pyramids, we're going to have a look at the pyramids animation before we work out how we're going to vote. Imagine if every election was like this. You want to know who's won? You want to know who's Prime Minister? Tough. Let's watch some pyramids get built. Another desert wonder. Free builder. All builders have 1 extra improvement. If only there was another desert wonder I could build in that city. Yay, we actually won both. Huzzah! So with that, we have 6 charge builders. I was saving a little bit of faith to get a few of these. I mean, the heroes are still there. I missed out on an age of heroes in order to, get better builders, and I think fleshing out the cities ended up working quite nicely. But yeah, I want to get on heroes as soon as I can. Only 4 cities though, so I mean, ultimately, Hercules does rush like districts. That is good. I can't lie, but it's not essential. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be a little cheeky here. Hang on, let's sell some horses and some diplo favor. Done. I'm going to sneakily get this tile and this tile. And then, if I were to, say, culture bomb with this tile and this tile, I would end up claiming this one, I'd claim this one, and I'd claim this one. So there's a little bit of land we can take back from Poland. Is it fun to culture bomb Poland? Yes, it is. The irony is always good. Oh, the production in this city is going up so fast now. I need a governor here. Oh, the aqueduct is going to give me 11 more faith per turn as well. That's really good. We've got an aqueduct being sorted here. We've got 2 aqueduct locations I want to put down once the heroes are down. And once the governor comes in, oh yes, the chorus of joy. It will be beautiful. It will be eternal. A military emergency against Poland. Oh, now they have Baltimore. I have obviously Teddy who might be on board with that. Poland hasn't got a huge army, but I also don't have an army. Now, I don't really want to be going to a full-blooded war with Poland, but this could be a good opportunity to send a couple of man-at-arms down potentially. Raise a city or 2 near the borders. Just give me a little bit of land. It's not the worst idea in the world, I'll join in. I think it's probably worth it. I've got a little bit of gold per turn. No, I don't have any gold per turn with them. Yeah, I'm going to join in. Let's do it. Let's just cause chaos. We actually will get a lot of the map revealed by joining in with this as well, which is quite fun. There you go. Who is on Wilhelmina or has Himiko already? Yep, and look at all of this map reveal. So it looks like the Dutch, at the very least, have joined in with this emergency. Don't think that everybody else is going to avoid this. No. Macedon? Oh yeah, here we go. Macedon's joined in. Spain doesn't care. Spain doesn't care at all. Okay, right, great. Well, in that case, let's get a military alliance with old Teddy. Got +5 combat strength against Poland now, which is wonderful. Did the Dutch get their own religion? No, but Spain did. So I'm going to get a religious alliance with Spain. That'll be brilliant to hold off Poland's religion here. I guess the main thing I've got to do is make sure I have actual defenses that I can send against Poland here, which is important. And to unlock ironworking, and then I can get my warrior into a man-at-arms, and that'll help. That'll be at least some defenses. I think I've gone to war with a lot of city-states, actually. No, Nanadol. Oh, Hattusa. We'll keep an eye on that stuff. It's okay. It's fine. Don't worry. You know, with all of this mercury, I've actually obtained the world's first monopoly. It's not a very good monopoly, but it is 60% extra tourism. It's not a game-changing amount, but it is certainly a weapon I could use, and I will remember that. Very tempting to use that later. Oh, unit killed by a hurricane. Was that one of my units? Oh, I think it might have been one of my units. Was that a builder I just lost? I did. I just lost a builder to a hurricane. You don't see that often. You really don't see that very often. Wow. Macedon wants to be my ally as well. You know what? If I send the Dutch a trade route, I think they'll love me. So that's definitely something I will think about doing as soon as I can. Man-at-arms. There you go, look at that. Some era score, huge defensive boost in all of my cities, and a unit that I can use. All I need, though, is Nan Nadol not to attack me. Or I can get another man-at-arms from the Barb clan. Interesting. There we go, like so. And yeah, if you want to attack me, you're going to have to come through a unit that's got a lot of defense. Just going to chop out that industrial zone. That culture bombs the city-state. Hehehe, grabbed another tile. I'm sure they won't mind. I'm sure they won't mind. Here is the governor, Voidsingers, chorus. Wonderful. And if I just let everything jam itself out, 66 science, 110 culture, and 117 faith per turn. So we've got to up 100 culture and 100 faith and 100 gold all by turn 89. Can we get to 100 science by turn 100? Probably not, but you never know. Tell you what, that one man-at-arms is holding off Nan Nadol by himself. Absolute brilliance. Now that shipbuilding was just to get this scout into the sea so I could go and see if I could circumnavigate the globe. Golden Ages are very important for us. They very much are. We can chop out this district. That would be quite nice. One like that, and then we'll plop down a little mine. Yeah, the production in my second city is getting pretty good as well. Come on then, attack my man-at-arms. I dare you. I've actually managed to make an alliance with everybody that's not Poland. Oh, Poland, you have very much decided to declare war on the world here, and yep, that might be problematic for you. Theatre Square gives me era score for finishing. Looks like I'm being swarmed by Nan Nadol, and to the untrained eye, you may believe that's the case. However, I am very much defending nicely here. I've got some huge defensive bonuses. I might just build myself another archer or two to give myself the machinery boost, but very soon, I'm going to pick up a hero, Anansi, Hercules. Both of these would be fantastic for defense. Absolutely fantastic for defense. Oh, you know what? Could destroy that man-at-arms, stop it from pillaging my theatre square. You know what, I don't mind. Pillage it if you want. Oh, with the combat bonuses, you can see that Teddy is ripping through Poland's units. Yeah, +5 strength from being on his own continent. The military alliance on top of that. The emergency on top of that. It's there's a lot of good stuff here. That's a lot of good stuff. Right, hang on. I think I can probably clean a couple of units off here. I mean, I'm going to have a lot of stuff pillaged, unfortunately, but it's all easy to fix. It's all pretty easy to fix, as long as I've got a builder nearby. And where are you, Hercules? Hercules! Oh, these amphitheaters are going to be just as strong as I hoped they would be. Excellent. I think working on my culture, even if I end up going science, got to be very helpful for me. Chop that out. Oh, Sinbad, almost here. Sinbad is going to prowl outside of Nan Nadol, just see if we can't see anything that we could pillage and raid. Doesn't look like there is. Okay, we're going to go over to this Barb clan and deal with that. Be a huge chunk of gold for me. There's another Greek writer. Excellent. Oh, yes. Culture. Give me the culture. Reformed Church. I was looking forward to taking this government because as good as extra influence and housing is, 15% discount on faith purchases, that's going to be something that'll stay very relevant for a long time. So we will go through that for as long as we can. We've even got Wars of Religion now. I'm going to pop that in. Bit more combat power. I didn't have enough combat bonus against Poland. Now I feel like I've got a little bit more. Nalanda will give me a very cool improvement and +1 immunity for Muscat. I'm just generally picking up city-states. The more suzerains I get, the better. We've hit the normal age already. You like to see that. You like to see that. How much gold am I going to get? 400 for clearing a camp. Oh, thank you very much. And some era score on top of that. Yes. Okay, well that's good. I can get my second amphitheater sorted immediately. Oh, you love it. +3 campus gives me era score, and also culture bombs another tile from Poland. Is that the only reason I'm doing this? Yes, it absolutely is. Shall I get an encampment on that tile now as well, just to really rub it in? I think I am. I'm going gonna counter encampment Poland. Peace for Poland? No, Poland. No. Actually, we'll see. That's interesting. If they've offered me peace, it means they'll offer a lot of people peace, and we'll see how much that will ruin my day. Who are they going to make peace with now? Nobody yet, but we'll keep an eye on that. Often that won't last. Oh, Poland has just levied Nadol's army. That would have cost you quite a bit of gold, and unfortunately they're all about to start getting killed. Oh, 15 population city. It's not my capital as well. Dear, oh dear for you. 1 kill there and 2 kills there. Ha ha ha. Oh dear. 5 era score for circumnavigating the globe. The entire world. And I realized I've got some niter next to me as well. Look at that as a tile for my capital. Oh, my capital's on 63 production. There's nothing industrialized in it at all. It's just tile yields. I love it. It's wonderful. You're culture bombing me again. Oh, Poland just counter culture bombed again. Sneaky. And oh, they've removed my religion as well. Oh, so much religion has gone in. Okay, I need to launch an inquisition. I think that's the only way we're going to deal with this, isn't it? Yeah, that's a sickeningly large amount. Get the apostle done. I might be able to take the promotion that lets me do it with an apostle, but we'll see. Hey, look, it's Maui. Right, let's see if we can get ourselves some more luxuries around cities that don't have industries yet. We'll start with this city because there's a bit of desert, and desert normally means that we can get some fun silver and other resources like that. So we'll see about. Why have I not got a prasat in this city? Oh, Ursa, you numpty. Sinbad gets so much gold. I love it. Okay, for another 400 gold. What are we doing with our gold at the moment? I think should we save up and get a domre? That could be fun. Some siege elephants will really help me, because if we can take Baltimore and give it back, I can destroy Plock, I can destroy Roclaw, and expand a little bit into that area. And the grievances wise, nobody will care, probably. Wabam! 400 more gold. Precious gold. Domre time. So they're basically trebuchets, except they're more powerful and they can shoot and move. And also they're elephants with massive trebuchets on their back. Aren't they just possibly the best thing on this game? I mean, look at it. Look at the glory. Oh, wonderful. Anyway, if I just find a Polish city, you can see, yeah, half damage to Baltimore. We need a few of these. Let's go Domre a bit. Gaza, come here. Just gonna borrow you. You will come in very handy very soon. 3 extra spreads and dodge and some. No, none of that's good. None of that's good. Inquisition. Let's remove this Polish religion. It's got rid of Feed the World, and it's terrible. What's been put in? Choral music? Culture? Ugh, who needs culture when I can just have fast food? It's clearly the way. I think Hercules' second charge is going to be just to nab this aqueduct quickly. Now, I lose a little bit of food from the farms, but once the aqueduct goes down, look at that, they're getting a two food each farm little boost there, so that's quite nice. Maui can't be used on an existing resource. I think I've got either aluminium or oil on that tile, which is pretty nice. What's there? Incense! Ah, another incense. I guess that's good. And we'll go plonk like that. Oh, counter culture bomb. Yes, Poland, you will be culture bombed within an inch of your life. Let me just promise you that. Okay, Ngazugamu is going to give me a discount with gold purchasing, and I get 20% each time I get like a barracks or an armory or something like that. So we're going to get the Domri first. Then I'm going to work on this, and we're going to go for a stable, because then I get cavalry and siege, and siege is obviously the one I want. And yeah, now we just start this slow drive forward. Go on, favorite Maui lottery. Diamonds this time. Hey, actually, that's good. That's good. Okay, so this city can get a diamonds industry, so we'll move the other charges over and see what we can get in this city. America, don't you start this game. This is not a game that anyone is going to win, because I'm going to end up just attacking someone, like, very angrily. So let's not start this game. I swear to you, Teddy, I will lash out. I will. All limbs, all directions, all at once. Just don't. Mahabodhi Temple. Diplomacy. It's not I don't want to rule it out. And 2-3 apostles means that I can now just improve and solidify my religion. So that's quite fun. My empire's it's coming along nicely. The population is just slowly growing in my cities now. There's diplomatic service. We will have a look at that in a second. Look, retainers is giving me a nice 4 immunities. We've got industrial zones firing, was religion, lots of fun stuff. But evangelize. Let's have a quick look. Ideally, we want something that works well on very few cities. Like, I need a good boost, and I don't really care what else happens anywhere else. 2 science, culture, golden faith for each city following this religion that has a world wonder. Well, I'm going to have a few of those, probably one in every city. So like, I never do sacred places. Let's do sacred places. And defender of the faith. There you go. Stops anyone from just attacking me. Incursioning? Oh, God. Words. Getting up in my grill. How about that? Let's just say that. Let's get rid of this religion. Bam! Feed the world is back. Yes, never deny the crabs. The religious crabs. Can't. You must not. I think it was 17 pop, actually, I needed to get to before I got my first tall building extension. We'll talk about those a little bit more. But these are the extra buildings you can build in really tall cities using this mod. If I just show you, I've actually unlocked a couple. So I've unlocked the tall temple extension, which would give me an extra 2 faith, a bit more city growth. Every time you build one, you get one of those. And you also get extra faith per citizen in the city, which would be amazing. Another harbor. Bam! Oh, yes, more era score. Everyone likes era score. 1 attack, 2 attacks. Oh dear, Plock. Oh dear. That's not looking very good for you, is it? So everyone is still at war with Poland, which is a good sign. Nobody's really scrapped or cut in on this one. And Gazagmir has been lost. I'll claim that back, don't you worry. Don't you worry about that. But 1, 2, or it says minor victory. I'm going to go for it. Nope. What sort of minor victory is that, game? It's my own fault, that, really. Never mind. Ignore the screams, and ladies and gentlemen, it's fine. Final aqueduct is done. Load more faith. Oh, yeah, you gotta have faith. That's what they all say, all the time. Anansi, I could reclaim. Where was Anansi again? This city, wasn't it? Come on, pop, back you come. There we go. Let's go. And, I mean, we're clearly gonna go and just remove some Polish luxury sets. That's what we're going to end up doing, isn't it? Oh, yeah, there you go. First tall extension. I think is it every 2 population above this that I'll be able to take a new one. Does it work with Feed the World? No, it doesn't work with Feed the World. Okay, good to remember that. But, oh, yes. 17 pop is where I want all of my cities. Now, my capital is following shortly behind. It's much more industrious. Like, there is a lot more emphasis on industrial might in that city, so it's okay. We're struggling a little bit, but it'll get there. Oh, Poland will give me a relic for peace. They know what's coming. And no, I'm not going to allow that deal. We take Plock. Oh, it's got an industry in it. Sorry, I'm a 4-city sort of person. That's how I roll. Craftsman's not really giving me as much as I would like it to. Simultaneum would be better than scripture, but I could get invention in now, which is what I'm going to do because I want to get myself more wonders, and the best way of getting wonders is to pick up people like a Theodore. A Theodore. Such a cool name, isn't it? It's very Lord of the Ringsy. I'm just, if you wondered what I was doing, I'm going education. I'm going to go for industrialization and just boost that through now. But we've got to humanism. We're not far away from a very, very good card in urbanization. Now, this is a new sequence of upgrades that the Wide and Tall mod puts in, like mega city innovations. It only applies to population 22 cities, though, but we've also got cultural melting pot and religious urban space. They all give huge bonuses to science, faith, and culture, but only if you've got less than 5 cities and they're all population 22. It's a long thing we've got to do. Oh, I put a whale down. Oh, there they go. We can do a whale industry because there's another whale there. All right, you know what? That Maui was an absolutely inspired choice, if I don't say so myself. Of course I say so myself. I'm just going to totally compliment myself there. I mean, I've got a huge amount of space here. My cities are growing really nicely. People are just throwing epics at me, so my tourism is just slowly building up. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I just need the Domrays to make their way to Baltimore. The Domray invasion of Baltimore. Sometimes Civ offers you alternative realities and you're not entirely sure if it's a good or bad thing. Oh, this is one of those times. Look at these farms, mate. These huge farm complexes are these are the things that my empire are built on. So much extra food. Just all of the culture in my cities, helping to, improve the borders. We've got really good spacing between all my cities, which really helps. I've got inquisitors, which are trying to keep my cities safe of this horrendous American religion. Dear, oh dear, what is this? Protestantism. Ugh. Terrible. There's gunpowder sorted. Beautiful. Oh, the Domrays are always into Baltimore. We've only got 6 turns on this now. We're getting close. I'll be intrigued to see if we can pull this off. This would be an amazing take if we could. Good warriors boat. Yeah, we're starting to put those down. Really pick up the amount of faith per turn we're picking up. Some good growth in this city. 41%. So that's 10% from my Pantheon. 15% from my Hanging Gardens wonder. 25. And a little bit more from being happy and also the wide and tall mod. Excellent stuff. What do I want from my government plaza now? It's got to be ancestral. No, audience chamber. 2 amenities, 4 housing and cities with governors. Yes, excellent. Pingala is well and truly established in my biggest city. I would love it if I could get Moksha established in my capital, just for a little bit of extra faith, which is always lovely. We're also keeping an eye on certain buildings. Certain buildings have extra abilities. So for instance, the Temple Tall Extension has 50% extra tourism from relics and 50% extra adjacency from holy sites in the city if you have Moksha promoted in it. So there are certain things we want to keep an eye out for here. These deals are wonderful. People are so desperate for immunities that they're just giving me these beautiful, great works. So many of them. Oh, reliquaries may have been the choice for me here, but alas, didn't take that. Never mind. Another industry. The gems one this time. 25% extra gold in this city. Delightful. All of these things are looking lovely. But yeah, look, the lowest population I have in a city is Pop 11. That's wonderful. And Poland will give me a relic when they are ready for peace. You need to just bring your missionaries away, America. You really do. I am not happy with this. Actually, I could probably get them to promise. No, they can't. They actually haven't spread to me yet. I feel like they will. I feel like they're just waiting. Just sneakily waiting. I'm going to pick up a Theodore quickly, though. It's 0.5 away from giving me some hero score. Never mind. But yeah, we can rush the mausoleum with a Theodore and then Bisheng. Bisheng's cool, but I've got such a huge amount of population in my cities. I don't actually need any more districts. That is the one thing that I haven't got a problem with right now. I think I'm going to want fisheries in the city with mausoleum. So let's plop in Liang into this city. That should be good. What are we going to do? Extra favor? Grandmaster Chapel. I mean, we've got so much faith per turn. Clearly, that's the option for us. We've got to do that. Domray goes 1 attack. Domray goes 2 attack. Anansi goes 3 attack. Then we can do man-at-arms to bring wall down. No? Okay, wall's down there. The crossbow may take out my Domray, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make because we will succeed in this emergency, which is a delightful thing to see. Plus, I've got a bit more faith. I was thinking about getting that merchant to boost mercantilism. I'm not going to. I'm going to pick up 2 more Gurdwaras, and there we go. We've got all my worship buildings in now. So feed the world and my worship building combined means that every single one of my cities from my holy sites are getting 8 food, 5 housing, and 3 faith. Not bad at all. It didn't attack my Domray. It attacked Anansi. Okay, well, if you say so, that's fine. Oh, what? Sure. As my Domray reloads. Which is a ridiculous thing. Let's get my man-at-arms to take Baltimore. We will liberate it to America, thus succeeding the emergency. Oh, yes. It's wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. The military emergency is triumphant. Let's just watch as the AI all abandons the war now. As I've got a little bit of extra space, I mean, it looks like Baltimore's going to get lost even though the emergency has succeeded. Oh, the city doesn't know what's going on. But there's nothing to stop me from just stealing some of the resources from Poland whilst we're at war. That seems like a lot of fun. Let's do that, and oh yeah, we can just break our way through this encampment. I think I'm going to delete this city as well. Yes, it has Oracle. Yes, it has Stonehenge. Do I care? No, it's taking 1 tile away from me. How dare it? Is that really enough to destroy the entire city? Yes, it is. Mausoleum is finished, though. That's my first charge of the engineer. 1 science, 1 faith, 1 culture on all coast tiles in this city. I'm going to put fisheries in this city to make it even better. But my religion also gives me extra yields because now this city's got a world wonder in it, which is awesome. I think I'm just working on a great lighthouse in the city to the north, and then all 4 of my cities will have at least 1 wonder, which is just lovely. You know, sometimes you look at your own plans. Why did I put 2 industrial zones there? What's going on? Why didn't I just put a holy site there? Sometimes, look at that, there would have been a perfect +2. I don't know what I'm doing. Of course, it's too far away. It's just, what am I doing? At least the canal can still go there. That'll at least give me something. Poland will give me 50 gold per turn for, and a relic. I am really tempted by that. Really tempted by that. This is actually a better defended city, so it would be more difficult for me to take it. Oh, Anansi died very quick. 55 gold per turn there. Oh, it's a winged hussar. Uh-oh. Okay, my opinion on this war has changed instantaneously. It very much has changed instantaneously. City centre buildings. Okay, I'm actually going to go for holy site buildings now. It seems random, but I have an extension building I want to put in, and if I can build it, that would be awesome. I'd also like another trade route. So I'll just throw in all my voting power to see if we can force it away from city centre buildings. I can. That actually worked really nicely. And is that 20 pop now? That is 20 pop now. Oh, yeah. So there we go. Look, these are the extension buildings. If I just build these extension buildings in all of my cities, if I get both the temple and the worship ones, I'm going to get a huge amount more faith per turn, and then faith becomes Voidsingers into pretty much everything else. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I was just getting the arena because there's a chance to get Colosseum now in this city, but I'm just going to hang off that for a little bit because with this, I think I'm almost entirely happy. I don't need to rush it. Canterbury Tales. Oh, another writer. I need more writers. Come on. We need more writers now. We don't have anywhere near enough. I need more culture, more tourism, more everything. And yeah, with the winged hussar, I have decided politely to back out of this one. 55 gold per turn, as well as their relic. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Oh, and thanks for keeping peace on the continent. You are welcome, friend. You are very welcome. Turn 115, civil engineering, but also we are now with the addition of a nice arena. I have made it so that every city is now ecstatic and happy, and beautiful and lovely. And actually, we're going to get an industry in that city as well. Just need to work on these two cities and make sure these get to 17 pop. If we can do that, I think we'll be really on it. And do I even need builders at this point? I'm just using monumentality to pick all the builders up. You know what? I'm just going to actually do one more salvo of them because I feel like if you don't get them, you'll always regret it. So let's do that. Let's get invention going. Retainers, I'm just going to keep that for a second. What governor do we want in this city? What's going to be? I reckon Magnus for the production. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what the tall buildings are for the shipyards. Rainer and Liang. And then Victor. She's not what I was expecting to see at all. Yeah, I'm going to put Magnus in. I always think Magnus is such a reliable extra governor to take. That's wonderful. And Liang, agriculture and fisheries are available now. Huzzah! My lord, how cheeky is this? A barb camp literally right in the middle of my land. Oi! I don't approve of that. That's awful. Great Lighthouse. I built Great Lighthouse. I was wondering whether to build this or Colossus, but I just assumed the AI would probably build Great Lighthouse first, but no. Turns out I can do this. Shall I build Colossus now? I think I probably shall. Excellent stuff. You know what? The crazy thing is, I haven't actually thought about which win condition we're going to go for. I don't know. What do you think we should do? This is, and it's weird. Like, I don't think necessarily we're in a position where we just could win, like, at will. I think we've got to be a little bit careful that we actually make sure we push towards a win condition. But what that win condition's going to be, I don't know. I just don't know. Let's have a quick peek and have a look. Overall, you can see the Netherlands have the tech lead. I am 4 behind them. I have the cultural lead. My tourism's pretty decent. Maybe tourism is what I should push on for a little bit whilst I keep touch with science. Domination, no, I'm just going to stick to my cities. Diplomacy, I'm doing okay. Religion, I'm doing okay. I honestly can't be bothered to send my religion out. That's just me being truthful. I probably could push for a religious victory and it would probably be quite decent, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, a Corsa. Thank you. That's quite tasty. I'm just going to use your own unit to kill you. Haha. Oh, and before I forget, before I switch the card out, let's just get one more salvo of builders. These are all 6 charges. I'm not going to really need these charges, probably. But it means I can take the card off my government. So each of the temple tall extension buildings that this mod provides are 2 faith, which is quite cool, and then 0.25 faith per citizen. So it's only like 4 or 5 extra, but hey, it all adds up, which is pretty tasty. Bam! Get your religion out of here. Oh, you're just gonna let me round. Okay, well, thank you for that. That was quick. Let's build this improvement. This gives me a free technology, right? Have I got any tech? I mean, castles is the worst tech that I could get here, so let's just do it. Printing. Here you go, free tech. I always forget about that. Oh my god, I just lost another builder to a volcano. I kid you not, that is my second builder that I've lost to a volcano this game. What is going on? What sort of like Cthulhu summoning have we managed to sort of accidentally stumble into here? That's horrendous. Well, there we go. Public works, we don't need that anymore. It's gone. It's out of my life. I've moved beyond it. Wars of religion, don't need that anymore either. Let's put craftsmen in. Inventions giving me a nice amount. Let's get Raj for a bit more faith. And simultaneum. Oh yeah, 50% extra from my faith buildings if my population is 15 or higher. Well, that's pretty easy to do. I've got 21 in this city. Oh, that's pretty good. We found a Sanguine Pact. Feels a bit late in the game, but okay. Sure thing. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get the workshops boost, but I'm not far from economics, and what I'm going to start doing is building up merchants so I can get 4 corporations going. I think that could be fun. So let's just get myself 1 merchant there, and then next turn I've got enough faith to buy a second, and then it'll renew because there's quite a few merchants in the medieval era. I just want to get as many as I can before the era ticks over. That should be fine. Yeah, no, I like this. It's a good stage, good step for me. Apadana in my capital. I needed more space for slots of writing. This is the problem about having such a small empire, and I'm looking to the tall extension buildings on the art museum and the broadcast center and things like that here if I want to go for a culture victory, which I'm kind of deciding that I probably do. I'm going to need every single slot for great works that I can, so we'll just plop these all into my capital for now. And this isn't even where the tourism is. Maybe the Apadana should be in the Pingala city, but Pingala's really nice down in my second city. The population is there. Really not worried about that at all. I'm going to wait for antiquity sites to appear or not appear, actually, and to work out whether I want to go for artwork or for artifacts, but I don't know. How many artists have been claimed so far in this game? Probably not many. No, none at all. Not much art at all, but they are Renaissance era they start, so we're a little early for that, actually. We'll hold on. I said before I was going to go for merchants. Wasn't lying. There's my second, and we might be able to get 3, I reckon we can probably get another 2. Up to 444 faith per turn, by the way. Pretty tasty. I want Ngaza Gimme back, and I want Nanadol back. Not because Nanadol gives me a huge amount, but it's right next to me. It's right on my borders, and yeah, I feel safer if it follows me again. And Vilnius, just to improve the art museum. But yeah, look at that. Raj gives me more now. Excellent stuff. How many antiquity sites have we got then? Let's have a look. If I've got like 12 or more, then it's worth it. There's quite a few, actually. Right, let's do some more research into this. What do the tall extension buildings look like for both? The archaeological tall extension, it definitely has been fixed since last time we played it, and automatically receive a theme when all slots are filmed. Okay, so actually it would give us 6 slots for artifacts per city. That's pretty cool. Whereas the regular art museum just provides another 3 works of art. I'm gonna go archaeologists. You know what? We're doing it. I'm doing it like that. I so rarely play archaeologists, and I just fancy it today. There's the workshop for industrialization. That's a good boost. This is so close to urbanization as well. That is where we can get a pop. Yeah, we've got 1 city to 22 pop already. This is where we're gonna really enjoy it. Poland have actually built a new city next to me. They're desperate. Expect a culture bomb. If there's another culture bomb, Ursa's not happy. Ursa's coming back with a vengeance. We've industrialized. Let's get some power going, shall we? Yes. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hennis, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!